Hi my friends, welcome to La Cocina de Leti. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. I have another delicious recipe. Oh my goodness, if you don't know how to cook the beans, Peruvian beans, Mexican pinto beans, any kind of beans, I'm gonna teach you how to cook beans in water with salt. But in this case, I have a very delicious recipe, which is beans with beef ribs. Ooh, what is that? Oh yes, wait, you have to wait, my friend. Stay here, don't go nowhere, because I'm gonna teach you how to do this delicious recipe, and I'm gonna show you the ingredients. So be back. Well, my friends, I'm ready here to show you what we're gonna use for this delicious recipe. We're gonna use some beef ribs. As you can see it, I got it in my meat market, and this is gonna be delicious. We're gonna put some of the ribs, some black pepper and some salt. We're gonna use some oil. I'm gonna use some olive oil. So you can use any oil. You don't have to use the same one as mine. We're gonna use some, this is like 7 or 8 pieces of chile guajillo. If you don't know what that means, chile guajillo, this is the one I'm talking about, chile guajillo. We're gonna use 4 pieces of garlic, these ones. 3 pieces of laurel. That's, I think it has the same, this is our Mexican herb, laurel, 3 little pieces. And I have beef broth for this recipe, and 2 tomatoes, 1 small onions that we're gonna toast, and some oregano. Oregano means also another Mexican herb that we call oregano. That's how you see it in the market. And I have 3 tablespoons of salt that we're gonna use to cook the beans, okay? We're gonna cook the beans in a lot of water. Right now I have my already my water. I'm waiting for it to start ready so we can add the beans. But this is the recipe, my friends. I hope you like it, and I'll be back with you guys to start cooking my beans. Well, my friends, I already start putting all my beans, as you can see, in a lot of water. Just be sure that it's covered completely, the beans, and we're gonna add the salt. You can, if you don't want to put 3 spoons, you can start with 2 spoons. You don't have to put it the whole thing. I mean, there's people that they don't like to use salt, but I recommend put a little bit of salt. If you don't want to use it the whole thing, just use 2. I use 3 because I know my recipe by heart. But as you decide your flavor, okay? So as you see, it's completely covered. We're gonna let it there, and I'll be back when I'm ready. Well, my friends, this is how you're supposed to do it. You're gonna cut these. This is how to take all the seeds out of the chili, and you're gonna go ahead and open it like this in the side, and then pull out all the seeds. As you can see these seeds, it has to be out like this, and it has to be clean like this, okay? Because we're gonna use it, we're gonna toast these chilies, so we wanted to be sure that it's gonna be empty with no seeds, okay? So as you see it right here, see? Pull it out. Put these little veins, take it out, because these veins sometimes is hot, and we don't want it so spicy. This recipe is not supposed to be spicy. That's why you need to take up all the seeds and these little pieces. See these pieces here, these veins? Take it out. Don't forget to wash your hands. You can wash your hands, use gloves if you want, because sometimes, I mean, this is not spicy, but just in case, okay? Well, I'm ready to start toasting these chilies. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some oil in here. And I recommend not to go nowhere, because you cannot burn these chilies. These chilies has to be only like 2, 3, 4 seconds from one side, 3, 4 seconds on the other side, okay? Don't worry if there's some seeds in there, don't worry, you do your best, okay? Okay, my friends, now we're gonna start with the garlics. Okay, be careful with that. We're gonna toast it. We're not gonna burn it, just toast it a little bit, okay? And as soon as they change the color, they're ready. We put it out and ready for the next step. My friends, I'm ready here. My friend, this is the way it's supposed to be, like this. So when you see your tomatoes, your onions ready like this, a little bit toast, then pull it out. We're gonna start pull it out and put it in the plate, okay? And I'll be back with you guys. Well, I'm ready to put all these chiles guajillos. We're gonna add it in the hot water. I put hot water here. I use some out of the beans water because it's already boiling. So we're gonna add all these chiles here. We're gonna add everything that we toast here. We're gonna add it and leave it in there until we start doing our meat, okay? We're gonna leave it in there and we come back. Well, I'm gonna start peeling my ribs, and we're gonna just turn from the sides, one side to another one. And as soon as they're done, we're gonna add it at the beans. My beans are ready to start boiling, so they should be ready for us to add it in there, okay? And I'm going to show you right now how we're just going to turn from one side to another side and another side, and they are ready to go into my bowl. My friends, this is what we want to see. Look at it. We're just going to go turn it on the other side, and we're going to start getting ready to turn them. And then, see, this is what we want. We just want it for one side to seal the meat, and then it's going to be ready for us to throw it in our bowl, okay? I'll be back with you guys. Well, my friends, I blended again with a little bit more juice of on my beans. I wanted just to be sure that I take all the flavor from here. So all this is not good no more. Don't add it, just throw it. You're gonna throw these because this is already, we take most of the flavor. So this is ready. As you see, all this is not good, okay? Not anymore. We ready to take all the juice. So from now here, we're gonna go ahead and add it in our bowl, okay? Well, my friends, I already put some of the juice in there, and the laurel hojitas, the Mexican herbs, and we're gonna leave it in there. It's gonna still cooking. When it's boiled again, I want you guys to taste it as your flavor and salt. If the salt is ready, that means it's getting ready. So remember, it's salt to your flavor, not a mine. When it's still boiling, I'm gonna double check, okay? But for right now, I'm gonna cover it up and leave it in there. Well, my friend, my bowl has been boiling, almost cooking for around 1 hour. The beans are still not ready. It's still needed a little bit. It's still a little bit hot. I mean, they're not soft enough. So we're gonna leave it right there. But what I want to tell you is, if you see a little bit of grease in here, try to take off the most you can. Okay, delete it, take it out, put it in a bowl, and throw it away, because we want to delete the most excess of any oil that we have in here or any grease. Because remember, the meat has a little bit of fat, so this is normal. But you can delete it like that. Delete the most you can. Okay, we don't want it in a lot of oil in here. Okay, a lot of fat. And leave it. We're gonna leave it for another 30 to 40 minutes, because remember, by now you already tasted your flavor of the salt, so it should be ready, okay? The meat needs more time, so we're gonna leave it in there. I'm gonna cover it up again, and I will see you when this is done, okay? Bye-bye. Wow, my friends, look at this. The bone is coming out, so that means the meat is good. It's ready to enjoy it. Oh my God, look at these beans. Look at these delicious beans. Oh my God, these beans, they've been in my pot for almost 2 hours. Okay, almost 2 hours in low heat, not in very high heat. And that's what I want. Look at these beans, how delicious. And I don't want to tell you about this huge, look at this. Oh my God, it is so delicious. Oh my God, it's coming out of the bone. Look at another one that is, the bone is off. Ouch. Oh my goodness, it's ready. Look at this. Well, my friends, here's the final. How do you think about my plate? It's delicious. Let me tell you that I put a little bit of onion and a little bit of jalapeno, so we can put it a little bit spicy in my plate. But let me tell you, I'm gonna eat this with some corn tortillas, so you can also eat it with some chips or whatever you want. But this is just delicious. Oh my God, look at the meat, look at the beans. Oh my goodness. This is just delicious. Come back. Well, my friends, I'm ready with this delicious beans in their juice. Beans with beef ribs, delicioso, delicious. My friend, you can eat it with chips, you can eat it with flour tortilla or corn tortilla. Mexican, we eat it with corn tortilla. But let me tell you that I put some onions. I like the spicy food, so I put some chiles, jalapenos. Jalapeno chile, chop it in pieces. This is if you follow my instructions, I don't see why you're not gonna get the same thing as I got in my flavor. See you next time. If you like my dish, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to come back, because with me you will learn to cook Mexicans, delicious Mexican dishes. Bye bye, I see you soon.